cars into that power line there. Wow, and that is...
October 15th, 2023, Salvador, Brazil. A motorcycle rips through tight streets chased by police. Sparks trail, the bike fishtails, the passenger clings for life. The rider's control is extraordinary, his judgment reckless. The pursuit ends only when officers force surrender. On the night of May 28, 2023, Little Rock officers ended up in a pursuit nobody saw coming. A brand new officer, literally only 1 day out of training, suddenly had to deal with a situation most cops won't experience for years. The chase involved a stolen Dodge Challenger, and for this brand new rookie, there was zero room for error. With his field training officer right behind him, his very first real shift instantly turned into the kind of moment you don't forget.
Pressed out. Holy crap. Oh, shoot! Oh. Holy crap, that was close. Yeah. It's all good. 90, I'm now primary. There you go. If you bring that charger around, bring it. That's where the hole is, ain't it? Coming out on north street. We may find out or something. I got a bunch of dust up here coming up on I-30 and baseline. I'm trying to get through it. To the left. Crashed out. Remember the guy
The suspect tried to run, but his little sprint on foot didn't get him far. Once officers finally detained him, everything they found on him explained the rest. The items and weapons he had stacked his charges higher and higher. For this rookie, this wasn't a slow introduction into law enforcement. This was a straight-up trial by fire right out of the
outdrives their talent. You see just weaving through lanes there, jumping all the way over from the 1 lane to the 4 lane on their brakes hard, and just now stuck in that afternoon traffic here, just squeezing, threading that needle there between those cars. The Glendale Police Department is just trying to keep up at this point, but with the erratic nature of this driver, it's going to be hard to do because those police officers have to put the safety of the public first, and the way this driver is driving, that is going to be hard to do, to stay on the tail of this driver. But you can see how this driver's kind of just getting stuck in all this late afternoon traffic, but the police department saying, nope, we are sticking with you. Wow, almost losing control there as he weaved around that car, choosing a different direction there. And this, I could tell you, Courtney, this is one of the craziest pursuits I've seen in some time. This car going about 70 miles an hour through these surface streets, almost losing control there at that intersection where all that traffic was. This is a extremely dangerous pursuit.
Colton, Micah Ullman here with you as well. And as we watch this become increasingly dangerous on surface streets, oftentimes law enforcement will actually back off and try and calm things down. It doesn't appear at this point that these officers are willing to do that.
That's right. And what we're hearing is that, you know, backing off of this pursuit hasn't really seemed to slow down this suspect. This suspect is simply wanted for a traffic violation starting probably 30 minutes ago. And it's just the suspect has just kept driving quite erratically since then. You could see it kind of doing that loop there through that residential area. Luckily, not a lot of people see just, wow, just missing those cars into that power line there. Wow,
Okay.
that is quite the ending to this pursuit. We sure hope that this suspect is okay. Now the police have to figure out how to
August 17th, 2025, State Highway 5. An officer spots a red motorcycle without a plate. Its rider, shirtless, steady, and unbothered in heavy traffic. When the light turns green, the calm turns calculated. The patrol moves in, lights flash, sirens cut through the noise. The rider grips tighter, refusing surrender. In the AutoZone lot, he tries to lift the fallen bike, blocked by a cruiser. Commands echo, "Get off the bike, get on the ground."
Get off the bike! Get off the ground!
He claims a pinned foot. False. Minutes later, Matthew Stone is cuffed and booked. The charge list long, the chase finally over. On the morning of June 15th, 2023, things were pretty normal on I-40 in Prairie County, Arkansas. Cars were cruising along like any other weekday, until a White County Sheriff's Drug Task Force deputy spotted a Dodge Challenger. The moment that deputy tried to pull it over, everything changed. The driver didn't just refuse, he hit the gas. In seconds, a calm stretch of interstate became a wild chase zone. Further ahead on the highway, someone very familiar to the area took notice. Hazen Police Chief B. Taylor saw the pursuit headed his way, and he didn't hesitate to get involved. the suspect didn't make it far. Officers were able to shut things down cleanly and take the driver into custody. No wrecks, no injuries, just smart tactics and teamwork. Authorities haven't released the suspect's identity. But with a stunt like that, odds are they'll be facing several serious felony charges, probably lose their license, and definitely spend some time explaining everything to a judge. Moments like this are a reminder. One smart, well-timed decision can completely change the outcome.